have a great video for y'all today. I am doing a what's in my bag / review of the Chloe Drew bag. I've had it for a little over a year, so I would say I have a really good idea and can give a really good review on whether I would recommend it or not, and all of the quirks I have found about owning it. So I have the gold hardware with the taupe shade, I believe, and I believe this is the medium size. There's one that's really tiny, and there's one that's bigger than this, and I feel like I'm 5'3", and I feel like for my frame this is the perfect size. And so you open it. The opening is, I think, my favorite thing about it. So there is a little, I think you would call this like a little fob, I guess you would call it. And you stick the little fob into the little hole, and then you can twist it. So there's really like no getting into the bag. And then you can also, if this fob is just too much of a faff for you, you can just lock it and then turn it, but then you have this like dangling, and then who likes that noise? But yeah, so I find it's a little, it's not the easiest to get into, but it's not that hard. So you just, to open it, you just take it out, and then you would twist this, and then it opens up. And I would say the hardware is where you can see the most wear, and keep in mind I have had this for a little bit over a year about. So the hardware, I would say, shows the most wear. Like mine has these little scratch marks on it from this just dangling, but it's not like noticeable at all, like unless you're like staring very closely at the bag. But of course I did try going to the store, and they were like, oh, we can ship it off for 4 months, so I didn't want to part for it for 4 months, so I'm passing on that. But just if you do have the bag, or if you plan on getting the bag, I would say always just try to keep this, don't be lazy like I was, keep this when you're wearing the bag, or at least walking around with the bag, in here, so it's not like scratching around everywhere and scratching up your hardware. Anyway, so you open the bag, and then there is one main good pocket, and then there's pretty much no other pockets, but it's pretty spacious. You can actually fit quite a lot in here, and I know everyone says that, but it is true. And there's like, the interior is really nice because it's like a really really good quality suede. And oh, also I forgot to mention, there's like, when you open the bag, there's like a little Chloe stamped right here. So, and then the only other thing to note is the gold hardware. These little, or I guess you would call it the strap, is actually knotted onto this little thing, and my chain is actually like, it looks like it's a chain that looks like it's in a knot, but it actually is knotted on here, and somehow this little knot somehow came undone, which I have no idea how it happened, but it came undone. So it's kind of annoying like having to fix that, but whatever. And then so that is all about like the structure of the bag. The back, I have worn this with like denim, you name it, like every single material. Not had any transfer, anything weird like that. The only thing is it doesn't actually fully close, so there's like a little hole. But overall, I would say it is a great bag. It's very versatile. It, like, because of the color, it goes with everything. It is very like easy to just like throw on, pretty easy to get into. I feel like it's like, living in New York City, it's really good to like have like a really secure lock on your bag. I feel like no one's gonna be pickpocketing me, or I don't have to worry about someone being like fumbling in my bag. Like if someone's getting in here, I know that they're getting in here and I can stop them. But yeah, it's just a really good bag to have. I would highly recommend it if you're in the market or looking into one and it's in your budget. I know it's not in everyone's budget. as I'm not sure if I would have paid full price for it, but I was lucky enough for my friend to be working at Chloe and was lucky enough for her to give me an amazing deal. But, so now we're going to go into what I actually keep in the bag. So day to day, I carry this on the weekends, and then during the week, I have one of those MZ Wallace like nylon totes that I carry like my gym clothes, my like work clothes for like when I'm changing to go to the gym, and like all of that, my larger stuff. But I like to keep this. I like to wear this just because I love it, and you know. So I do wear this during the week, but I just keep like my smaller items in it. And so, and actually I didn't wear this yesterday, so some of my more important items might not be in here, but I thought it would still be fun to show y'all what's in here. So I have, it's always just so interesting like being eavesdropping into people's bags. So first thing I have is stevia. I used to really be addicted to stevia, and I used to love putting it in on my coffee all the time, but so I just have one in every bag, but I've lately just not felt like I needed it. I'm trying to get myself off sugar, so I just keep it in here if I'm like dying for some sugar, and I should keep this out, but in case I'm like dying, craving sugar, then I have it. Next I have some earrings. They're really cute. They're actually my grandma. I was home in New Orleans. I'm from New Orleans, if you didn't know. And my grandma had like a garage full of stuff she was getting rid of, and I found these. I'll have to do a close-up of them, but they're really pretty. They're like a really good medium-sized gold hoop, and they're a braided material. They're not a braided material, but they like look like braided metal, and I think they're really cute. I like to just keep them in my purse in case I like need to like zhuzh up or make an outfit a little bit more fancy, so I can just throw them on. And then something I did have in my purse, but I took it out right before, is this velvet. Is this? Yeah, velvet scrunchie. I'm like really into scrunchies. I feel like hair accessories are going to become a thing soon. So I love this in this burgundy color. It's so pretty for fall, even though we're sort of out of fall, winter. But it's just a really pretty color and good for making sure there's no knots in your hair. And then let's see what else we have. So I have the Chick-fil-A hand sanitizer wipes. But so yeah, when you're like out and about in the city, like everything's so dirty, I like to just sometimes sanitize, like wipe down my phone, since your phone's like next to your face, you don't want the germs all over your face. So I really find them helpful and they come in handy. And so I think I was at Chick-fil-A when I was home in New Orleans over Christmas break and took some sanitizing wipes. What do we have next? Ooh, we have a roller ball of one of my favorite perfumes. It's the Black Opium by YSL. It's so, so, so amazing. It smells so good. It's kind of like an all-around, like everyone I feel like would like this. It's like sweet, but not like too sweet, but like almost like a little, has like an edge to it where it makes it a little bit interesting. But definitely one to check out. And then we have some more stevia, because I don't even drink it anymore. And then we have, actually have a Bite Beauty lipstick. So I actually, and it's like in this really pretty color. It's similar to the one that I'm wearing now. But last year for one of my friend's birthdays, we went to the Bite Beauty Lab in New York. And you can actually make your own lipstick. You get to like choose like the pigment and like mix and match. And it's really, really cool. It's really fun too. And you get to choose like the scent and the texture. Like I chose like the cream deluxe one. And Bite's just like such a good brand. Like I love like their lipsticks are so hydrating and they have such good colors that I thought it would be just really fun. Oh, and you also get to pick the shape. I somehow lost the cap to this one, so I have a different cap on it, but you get to choose the cap. I'll have to find my other one that I got and show y'all sometime. I also have, ooh, this is really good. Oh, that's not good. I have a red carpet manicure nail oil. I hate when my cuticles get dry and they're all like crackly and like, oh, pet peeve. So I love, oh, this is just gonna come off, cool. I love like when I'm just like have a second, like on the subway or like just have a minute, putting some cuticle oil on and just rubbing it just like makes your hands look so much nicer. And then right now I also have this Vincent Longo, I've had this for forever, creamy lip pencil. It's like a hydrating lip balm in the shade 10723 Andesia. It's like such a pretty color. It's like Your Lips But Better. Like, it's similar to the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheek and Pillow Talk, if you know that one. But that one's like a little bit more balmy. It's not as like lipsticky. Up, we have more Purell wipes. We have more $1 bills. We have, oh, another fragrance sample. This one is one of those little Sephora ones. It happens to be empty. This looks like was a Gucci one. That should probably be thrown away. We have, ooh, one more lipstick. Can you tell I like lip products? It's an M Cosmetics lip paint. I used to like be obsessed with lip paints, but now I found they like always look dry of your lips, so I don't use them that much. But this is like a really good color if you like needed like an emergency lipstick. This is in the shade Rose Nude. I think I got this also like in an Ipsy. I used to do Ipsy. It's like that beauty subscription box. Ipsy's like I found was like the best value for money. You got like full-size products instead of like samples for Birchbox. But I like had too much makeup, so like I didn't need them, so I just canceled it. But it was a good thing if you're like needing makeup. We have a gum wrapper. I'm a very avid gum chewer, trying to get myself off of that. And then I just have some notes to myself. I'm like an avid post-it note. I wrote down a restaurant. I'm always looking for new restaurants. I think I found an earring. Interesting. I love earrings. This is just like a little small circle one, like a huggy one. I love huggy earrings. And then we have, I have a note, last thing, I have some change, but that's not very interesting. I'll just take the change out. And then last thing is I have a really cute note for my boyfriend. Sometimes he leaves me notes. It says, have an awesome day, I love you, a little heart, and date. So I like to just, sometimes I'm very romantic. I like to keep my little note in my purse so that I can, whenever I open my purse, I can just see my little note. But anyways, that is all that's in my bag. I'm going to leave the note in there. I guess we can take it out. That is all that's in my bag. I just left some change in there because we don't need to take all the change out. But that's all that's in my bag. I hope you liked hearing what was in my bag, and I hope you found the review really helpful. I'll maybe insert some clips of me like wearing it like crossbody, and you like can see like size wise how big the bag is on me. And then also, I forgot to tell you one of my best tips that I love to do. I also love if I'm wearing it, because the length of it right now is long enough to be like a crossbody, but I sometimes am in the mood to just like wear it just as a shoulder bag. So to make, pro tip, you can make the strap shorter. You can just knot the strap. I don't want to like knot it and make it a permanent knot, because I one time knotted it and then was left in the bag strap in a knot for so long that then I couldn't get it out. But so if you knot it like this and then you can like wear it as just a shoulder, it's like really cute. But definitely, I love like wearing things in a bunch of different ways. But definitely something to look out for. But in conclusion, I would definitely check it out. It's definitely like a classic. I feel like it's not going to go anywhere. It's not too trendy where like in a few years people are like, oh, why is she still wearing that? But it's like, it's still like cool. Like, I don't know. Just gotta go with what you love. But thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I have a lot more videos planned. I have some health, fitness, wellness, all kinds of stuff, like New York City tips. So definitely click the subscribe button down below. I'd love for you to join my family, my little group of friends. I just want to join, I want to like create like a community here of New York YouTubers, or just like people in general that like love New York City, because I love it and I want to like share my love for the city with everyone, and we can just all connect and grow as a community. And so just wanted to say thanks again for tuning in. I really appreciate it, and comment down below any video requests or anything you'd love to see, any questions about living in New York City or working in fashion. If you work in fashion, I don't know if I mentioned that in this video yet. But yeah, see you all in the next video. Bye.